All right, everything, let's make things clear. Since the beginning, everyone has been hoping that XRP will reach a huge milestone. $10,000 was not only a possible amount, but also a sure thing and a guess. That prediction just got a huge boost. We're talking about Larry Fink of BlackRock endorsing this picture, and he's not just talking about the poor $10,000 per XRP. Hey, he's making it sound like it's a must. Let's talk quickly about the base before getting into today's material. I need a small favor. To become a part of our amazing group, all you have to do is click the like button, subscribe, and bell. Do not worry, things will get better. Imagine that big names in finance like BlackRock and Vanguard are now seriously thinking about using XRP for their foreign deals. There are rumblings about BlackRock putting out an ETF that focuses on XRP. Yes, what you heard is true, but there's more. Wait a minute. Lawrence Fink didn't stop there. He then talked about the $30 trillion real estate market. You can probably guess what will happen in the future of that market. The 1.2 quadrillion global swaps and traders that the ISDA provides make it possible to tokenize the whole system on the XRP ledger. The XRP is set up to be the way the connection works. We're not just talking about $110,000 per XRP, ledger, and Ripple. That's not even close. The value could go through the roof by up to $60,000. Let us move on to the next part right away. Think big ink. Larry BlackRock set off yet another bomb. He doesn't just talk, he acts like Ripple and its digital currency, XRP, are about to do something very important. For each part, there is a token, and below is a clip that is part of our movie. That will get people's attention. Larry seems to be confirming BlackRock's plan for an XRP ETF, so we won't have to wait much longer. Feel free to watch this clip now. A good way to make it seem more trustworthy and safe is to wait for the Bitcoin ETF to come out. We really hope that you trade ETFs more often. XRP ETF, how about that? I know you have Ether out there. Could you answer that question about XRP? I can't do what you want me to do. I do, yes, can't all be happy together. Please give me the RP. Thank you. As of late, there have been a lot of strange things happening in the world of cryptocurrencies. This XRP image on the popular market crypto.com saw its value skyrocket to an incredible $43,000. This is not a one-time thing. As a whole, this fits a trend of XRP's value rising out of the blue. Remember how we talked about a $7,000 XRP problem at a big exchange just last week? Now it's crypto.com's turn, and it looks like these sudden rises in XRP's value are happening more often on a number of markets. Let's turn our attention to something else, though. I learned something very interesting that has nothing to do with BlackRock or the recent rise in the XRP market that I did a lot of study on. We're going to talk about Gary Gensler, who took over as head of the SEC after Jake Clinton. Gensler always rates XRP as a security, which most of you probably already know. This part is interesting. It's true Gary Gensler has a twin brother. Dear Robert M. Gensler, co-founded. Robert is vice president of T-Price and has a big part in the company. He is the brother of the same age and looks a lot alike. When you look more closely, you can see that T-Price isn't just any investment company. It's one of the best, putting a lot of money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, XRP. It's strange that XRP is still considered a security when Gary Gensler runs the SEC. His brother-in-law has a lot of money put in an investment firm that has a big stake in XRP. It's an interesting jutsu among other cryptocurrencies that makes you think about the complicated laws and investments that affect cryptocurrencies. When you consider that the company has big interests in all three cryptocurrencies, this opens up the exciting possibility that Vice President of T-Price Robert Gensler knows a lot about how XRP could be similar to Bitcoin. Even though the SEC says there is no such thing as insider trade, this idea is starting to catch on. Even though different studies and papers have said different things, these studies, which are mostly about insider trading and market trickery, have often pointed out questionable CC actions. CC employees seem to be telling their family members about digital assets that might soon no longer be considered stocks. This seems to be a trend. Then, these cousins put money into these assets early on, and when the asset is officially ruled not to be a security, its value goes through the roof, making these friends and family very rich by buying low and selling high. So let's look at how likely it is that Robert and Gensler knew from his brother Gary Gensler that the SEC might lose a case against XRP. With this kind of information, Congress might be able to push for a settlement. Now is a great time for student investors to buy XRP thanks to the SEC and Ripple Labs. However, as the price of XRP rises, more money is going toward Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most importantly, XRP, which adds another part to this story. There is a lot of talk in the cryptocurrency world that XRP could go up to $10,000, $20,000, $20,000, or even $60,000, especially from analysts who have been bullish on the asset. Some like Jack the Ripper think the value will go up sharply and may even go over $589. Even though it's a bold prediction, it shows how people are becoming more interested in XRP and its possibilities in the cryptocurrency space. Wall Street wants to get a piece of the valuable XRP pie. I think that an XRP ETF will be the first big move into this space. Let's look into this topic more, though. We have interesting news from Crypt Basics. A former Ripple director is interested in the news that JP Morgan has made a big move into XRP, which came from an expert. This new information made me think, and we need to look into it more. This is how the story goes from here. Ben Armstrong, a well-known figure in the cryptocurrency world, used to be linked to the BitBoy crypto brand, which caused a reaction when it was said that JP Morgan had invested in XRP. Armstrong revealed this in a number of posts. He used to be the director of Ripple. He says that JP Morgan has a lot of XRP tokens, right now -7.5 million of them. Armstrong goes on to say that this deal was worth about 7.5% of JP Morgan's total wealth, but to put that number in perspective, the math looks completely wrong. 7.5 million XRP, which are worth 4.46 million right now. The total value of JP Morgan's assets as of 2023 was an amazing $3.89 trillion. So this doesn't even come close to 7.5% of the bank's wealth. Armstrong's math doesn't really add up, despite what he says, because of how important he thinks JP Morgan's supposed plan is, which includes them secretly hoarding XRP. JP Morgan is becoming a rising star in the cryptocurrency world. That's it for the Wall Street story. It's possible that big names like JP Morgan will get into cryptocurrencies, especially XRP. Even though the math might not be 100% correct, it's still possible that big banks are thinking about getting involved in the area. Some interesting things have happened with XRP, which points to a bigger trend of traditional banking and digital currency coming together. Armstrong's bold comments have also made BlackRock more well-known. The big name in asset management is making a lot of noise by saying that BlackRock just got approval from its shareholders. That was not the end of Armstrong. He's also getting bigger because the Bitcoin ETF is thinking about adding XRP to its investments. These huge financial companies are investing in XRP even though Ripple is still in court with the US Securities and Exchange Commission SEC. This shows that they have a strong belief in XRP's bright future. Think about whether it's true that collection is going up. Would mean that big financial companies are betting on XRP even though its legal environment is unstable. Folks, here's the deal: Wall Street was always going to start using Bitcoin. It's been more than 5 years since I last talked about this, and at the time it seemed like a far-off dream. But now look at Bitcoin, taking the lead and not thinking that XRP will follow. I'm sorry, but I disagree. The question is not whether or not, but how. Also, the situation Armstrong is describing might not be the whole picture, so understand the story. Responds to Armstrong's shocking claims by getting thicker. Matt Hamilton, a former director of Ripple, added a good dose of cynicism by questioning the legitimacy of the deal and what it might mean for XRP. Hamilton checks his math to see if we're really talking about 7.5 million XRP, considering how many tokens there are. This means that we are only looking at 0.0075% of the 100 billion XRP that are in circulation. Armstrong said it was a cheesy tribute to how often Armstrong's statements were bizarre, making it sound like you'd need a satirical view to make sense of it all. In response, Hamilton joked, "I guess this is a parody account since the numbers are clear, B." Let's take a closer look at it. Hamilton was right on the money when he used the numbers to show how wrong the first claim was. It's very clear that the numbers don't add up, but this made me think, how did this strange story get started? People, I did my homework and found the prize, I found the source, and it's a big deal. So there you have it in the complicated and often confusing world of cryptocurrency. It's important to stay calm when you're reporting. I'm always here to help. You can move through these rough waves with the right information. Please remember that the videos are just for fun. I'm not a professional financial planner. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell people to do their own research and talk to professionals. Thanks for watching. If the video made you laugh, please click the like button. Also, don't forget to turn on alerts and